My stepmom sold my late mother's vintage wedding dress to pay for her own daughter's prom. I found out, tracked the dress down, and called the police on her in the middle of her fancy dinner party. I 22F lost my mom when I was 10. She left me a few things, but the most important was her wedding dress. It was a vintage 1950s Dior gown, worth a fortune but priceless to me. I kept it in a garment bag in the back of my closet at my dad's house, intending to wear it one day. My dad remarried 5 years ago to Linda. Linda has a daughter, Kayla, 17, who is the golden child. Linda has always been nice to my face but dismissive of my mom's memory. She calls my mom's things clutter. Last week, I went to my dad's house to pick up the dress. I recently got engaged, and I wanted to get it tailored. I went to the closet. The bag was there. I unzipped it. It was empty. I ran downstairs. Dad, Linda, where's the dress? Dad looked confused. Linda looked guilty. She was chopping vegetables, refusing to meet my eyes. Oh, Linda said casually. I cleared out that closet last month. The dress was yellowing. It was ruined. I donated it. You donated a Dior gown, I screamed. Without asking me. It was old rags, she snapped. Kayla needed space for her pageant gowns. Stop being dramatic. I didn't believe her. Linda knows brands. She knows value. I went to her laptop, which was open on the counter. I checked her browsing history. I searched for local vintage consignment shops. I found a site called The Gilded Hanger. I drove there immediately. I showed the owner a photo of the dress. Oh yes, the owner said. Beautiful piece. A woman brought it in last week. We bought it for $2,500. It's in the window. There it was, my mother's dress. I need it back, I said. It was stolen. The owner was sympathetic, but said she couldn't just give it back without a police report. She put a hold on it for me. I drove back to my dad's house. It was 7 p.m. Linda was hosting a dinner party for her 50th birthday. The house was full of their friends, drinking wine and laughing. I walked in. I didn't scream. I walked up to Linda, who was holding court in the living room. You sold it, I said quietly. You sold my mother's wedding dress for $2,500. I saw the receipt at the shop. The room went silent. I did what I had to do, Linda hissed, gripping her wine glass. Kayla wanted a custom prom dress. Your father is tight on money. You weren't using it. It was just sitting there. It was theft, I said. It was in my house, she said. Possession is 9/10 THS of the law. Now get out, you're ruining my party. Okay, I said. I walked out to the porch and called the police. I told them I wanted to report a theft of goods over $1,000, which is a felony in my state. I told them the perpetrator was inside and admitted to it. The police arrived 20 minutes later. They knocked on the door. My dad answered, looking terrified. I walked in behind the officers. Ma'am, the officer said to Linda, we have a report that you sold property belonging to this young woman without her consent. Linda laughed nervously. It's a family dispute. She's lying. I have the shop owner on the phone, I said, holding up my cell. She has Linda's ID on file from the sale. The officer looked at Linda. Ma'am, I'm going to need you to come with us. Linda started screaming. You can't arrest me. It's my birthday. Dad, tell them. My dad just stood there looking from me to her. He finally spoke. You sold Mary's dress. You told me you moved it to the attic. I needed the money. Linda shrieked as they cuffed her. They walked her out past her friends, past the cake, past Kayla, who was crying on the stairs. I watched her go. I felt nothing but cold satisfaction. My dad paid the shop to get my dress back the next day. He is currently staying at a hotel and talking to divorce lawyers. Linda is facing felony theft charges. Her friends have all ghosted her. She keeps texting me from a burner phone, saying I destroyed her life over a piece of fabric. So, dear viewers, was I wrong for ruining her birthday to get justice for my mom?